Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3 Ruined World. This will be part 66 of our Let's Play, and we are getting there in the game. I think we're in definitely the last, third of the game, and we are now, maybe in the last quarter. Feels pretty close to the end, and we are now on the Ruined Isle just south of Gale, because in the last episode we couldn't really get that far in Gale. I want to get into the library, but I couldn't figure out a way in, so maybe I just need to talk to more people. I did kind of breeze through Gale and not really give much of a shit about anyone, so maybe we'll fix that. But anyway, we are exploring the Ruined Isle. You find a small gully filled with thousands of shattered skins of giant snakes. Fun. Many of these enormous reptiles writhe in the pit. As you wonder how to approach, you find that some of them have slithered up behind you. Oh, and some deep stalkers as well. Nice. Fun. The asps shouldn't be too much of an issue. I seem to recall they're not very good. Oh crap, we also haven't revived Cordelia. Okay, I should do that right now. Oh yeah, you're just gonna revive her in the middle of the party? That's cool. Cordelia, you're gonna die straight away, aren't you? She managed to parry somehow. Well, she didn't die instantly, however, she's not going to make it to her turn. Oh, no, she will, right, because her turn is actually pretty deep in the order. Okay, now's the perfect time to adrenaline rush here, so we can just clear some boys out. Yes, if I just go to here and do a group heal, it'll get Cordelia. She will, barely survive. Just move away. Oh, you're ensnared. Shit. Okay, well, just shoot something then. Wow, she got frozen. So she is poisoned, ensnared, frozen, and wounded. Jesus. That's quite the list. It's quite the list indeed. Definitely going to want you to just keep healing Cordelia, I think. And Cordelia, maybe you drop some Icy Rain. Getting a bit chilly up in here. Yeah, see, that always works. That's a fan favourite. At the bottom of the gully, mostly covered in murky water, you find the skeleton of a human hunter. Most of its gear rotted away quickly. Surprisingly, however, its leather cloak is still intact. We'll definitely take it. Because if it didn't rot away, it must be something good. Bows, thrown missiles, and quick action. It's probably a you thing. Ah, no, but we have the Cloak of Blessings. Maybe not. Maybe that's going to be a you thing? Houndskin Cloak? That's kind of shit. This does less armor, but I think the skills more than make up for it. So, where are we here? Oops. There we go. So we're sort of trying to figure out what the hell's going on here, but we don't really know. So at the moment... Oh, okay, they caught up. I'm just going to explore the island a bit. We've dealt with, two bosses. We killed a Lich and, I want to say, a Necromancer. I don't remember from last time. Was it a Necromancer or a super zombie or something? I know we killed 2 big boys. 1 in each town. So maybe there's a boss in every town? Something like that. There we go, right. Now that everyone's surrounded me, I can adrenaline rush and just really kick their ass. Starting with the Deep Stalkers. And then finishing with the Asps. Jesho should be a bit more effective. Never mind. Oh, he made up for it. He got the 3 kills. That's all I wanted. That's all I ask. Nice. That gave you nothing. And hopefully we can kill him with the archers, yeah? Well, he is acided and slowed, so he should die. Yeah, sweet. Easy. The TheOzzieNerd will heal. That's fine. I think we might have sort of got everywhere. I'm trying to dodge in between the zombies and stuff, but it's not going to work forever. Okay, 7 looks good. So I did go and see a movie today. I went and saw Aquaman. And you know what? Color me impressed. I it was one of the most enjoyable movies I have seen for a while. And considering it's a DC Comics movie, which have had a spotty history, I think the only other one I enjoyed was Wonder Woman. And I know that it's kind of controversial in how people enjoy it. But, yeah, no, Aquaman, I think, is, like, fun for all the family and is really quite fun. And is a really good movie. Because I'm a film nerd, I have done film at uni, am doing film. I can appreciate, especially, like, the directing. I think James Wan should be really happy. But then I looked into, like, his pedigree. Like, I went and looked up what else he's done, and I was really quite surprised, because he has done primarily horror movies. Like, he's done Insidious and all those, like, types of movies. That sort of series. So, like, that's quite impressive to go from that to something as visually spectacular as Aquaman. Because I don't rate... If you enjoy the Insidious movies and, like, The Conjuring and that stuff, more power to you. I think they were pretty average at best, and they definitely weren't what I would call, like, a visual, like, experience, right? They were okay. They looked alright. They ticked the boxes. But then you watch... Is that what I needed to do here? Destroy the Lich Circle? Do I have to do it closer to the edges or something? I don't know. I don't know. Because it says there's a quest here. What is the quest? What's the quick button? I don't know. Maddock Island. Okay. Glowing skeletal figure walking among the ruins of Villa on the island's east coast. Destroy this undead horror and be well rewarded. Did we not do that? I'm just gonna throw down a sanctification ritual all over the place. It does burn through my magic power, but nevertheless, I think it's probably worth it. But yeah, I think the producers threw a lot of money at Aquaman. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think James Wan, like, saw that they were going to have to use a lot of CGI, because a lot of the movie is CGI. There's a lot of stuff underwater and things like that, where, like, the hair is all billowy, and obviously they didn't shoot it underwater. That would be insane. So they did a lot of CGI, so they must have had a massive CGI budget, and James Wan just went, you know what? If we have to do tons of CGI, let's do tons of CGI. And he just, like, leaned into it, and away he went. If we searched all the places, did we check this other city? I don't remember if we did or not. It won't hurt just to go over there and have a look. If I go in and everything's been searched, I can just leave straight away. If it hasn't been searched yet, then we know where we're going. Yeah, like, if you haven't seen the movie, spoilers for a little bit, right? Actually, I think it was shown in the trailers, though, that there's this big fight in Sicily, right? And the actress plays Mira, Amber Heard. She's running along the rooftops, and Jason Momoa, who plays Aquaman, he's running along the other rooftops. And there's numerous scenes where the camera, like, they're running on sort of rooftops not next to each other, they're, like, sort of across town, but the important part is you can see them in the same wide shot, or you should be able to see them in the same wide shot. And that's what the film does with the CGI. Like, you constantly have, in that particular sequence, bits where, you know, Jason Momoa will get his ass kicked, and then he'll get knocked sort of through a wall or something and land on the roof, and then it goes like, okay, you know, we're done with him, and it sort of pulls the camera out to a nice wide shot, and you can see Amber Heard running in the distance, and it zooms in on that. Like, there's no cuts. It's all just slow zooms into wide shots, which I think looks really cool. It would have been not as impressive if it just cut back and forth. Like, it would have been a lot harder to follow. I think when you can, in a movie where you can do long continuous cuts, you always should. Also, I did notice something in here, that in this place there is a wall we haven't busted down. I don't think there's going to be anything, like, super duper crazy in here, but maybe there's just a little bit of loot. Or a body. Yeah, which just has a little bit of loot. And there's a speed elixir, that's pretty good. That was worth the extra trip. Okay, so we'll go back to Gale, we'll ask around, see if we can get into the library somehow. I don't know how. Because we really haven't talked to much. I've been sort of speeding through Gale, because I'm just sort of assuming that, you know, oh, nothing's going to happen here. Yeah, obviously everybody hates us, so why would I bother trying to talk to everyone? But it's probably worth it. You know, we don't have to fight that warrior. Yes, please. Did we talk to Carol? Yes, we talked to Carol. Wasn't there someone in here? Mario. Mario takes another sip from the vial. He winces. He doesn't seem to take any pleasure in the liquid, yet he seems unable to stop drinking it. Why are you being so rude? He looks longingly at the bottle. I'm busy. You here? Busy. Get what you want and go. Right, okay. He's not very useful. Let's try the next one. Who was in here? Nobody. Right. Next door. Oh, it doesn't show. It doesn't show who's around. Is there someone in here? No, it's just where, like, the Scribane's made, brewed, whatever. I don't think we talked to Cole. This is Gale's rougher inn. The innkeeper wears a hefty greatsword at his belt. At his belt? Normally they're, like, at your back. That's pretty impressive. He has a variety of scars. He is prepared to leap over the bar and break up a fight or fight a golem at any moment. He grunts. I'm Cole, the innkeeper here. That's a big sword. I need it. I always need to use the flat of it to knock out fighting sailors. One of these days I might need to fight a golem. When they come, I'll be ready. Okay, so you don't really have anything. Okay, a room or bourbon. Fair enough. We don't need bourbon or a room, so what's in here? Okay, that's a guard. We don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, so let's go up here. Anyway, yeah, like I think it's scenes like that that really differentiate. Okay, sure. That really differentiate Aquaman from a lot of other movies, and that's why James Wan really made that his own. Tome of the Shining Beacon. We haven't been in here yet. Shining Beacon candles. Recommended donation 1 coin per candle. Please leave donation in the box. Okay. Confession room. Well, I do confess that I'm probably going to... Oh, no, I can't. I can't steal the... other. Ooh. This has stealables, though. Yoink. Stealing from a church. It's pretty bad, but, you know, not my church. Not my god. I don't really know if Avernites sort of believe in many gods. I guess I kind of do. Tell Zachariah the tale of your victory in Vila. He nods. The evil curse of Matic Isle remains, but you have weakened it. I'll put a note on the job board next time I need help. Your reward is a heavy pouch of gold. Wow, 500. It's a pretty heavy pouch. You meet a priest, comfortably into middle age. He's a massive man, lumbering about in his armor, and a great mace hangs from his belt. So he's like a paladin kind of thing. These times are a bit hard on him. Weariness is eating away at him, bit by bit. A traveller, greetings. I am simply called Zachariah. Welcome to my shrine. Can you assist me? It is good to see fresh, bold faces in this battered town. I will give you assistance however I am able. However, I am growing tired. What sort of help can you give me? I have heard of you. You know you fight a noble fight. I can teach you rituals to use against our foes. Nice. Purchase some of your spells. For you. Okay, so I could buy another level of Move Mountains if I hadn't already improved it at a shop. Mass Curing Ward Seal and Divine Fire? I guess. Actually, his price is pretty low. It says pretty average, but that's low. Domination. We haven't got Domination. We didn't have Domination yet. Right? Yeah, no, we didn't have it yet. Kind of tempting. Why are you so tired? This town fights 2 wars, one from without, one from within. Golems attack our bodies, and Scribane Herb attacks our souls. How is Scribane a problem? Oh, my poor flock, they are subjected to constant danger and fear. Then these men and women come and offer them a way to easily and completely escape the horror of their lives, and they leap at it. It makes them strong and it recharges their energy. It is only then that they find out the true price. What is the price of Scribane use? Once you ingest Scribane herb, it starts to seize control of your soul. The more you take, the less good it does you, but the more you need it. I tell you, it is as implacable and lethal a foe as the golems ever were. Another question. No, I don't. Yeah, so I thought that the movie itself is quite fun, and for sure it is visually very stunning. They've done an excellent job there. I doubt these guys are going to have fine armor shop. Even in these troubled times, Gale's armor is still some of the finest in the world. Surprisingly, I still have some items in stock. You can purchase them if you have sufficient money and taste. Well, I know I have taste, but money is occasionally in short supply. Both are necessary if you wish to own some of my goods. Such is the cost of quality. Do you know anything about the golem problem around Gale? With all the horror and carnage these days, I'm forced to concentrate twice as hard on making the best armor I possibly can. Unfortunately, that means I don't follow too much what's going on. He thinks. Beyond, of course, how much people need armor. Another question. I'd like to... Can we buy some of your armor? Do you actually have armor that's that good? Rune plates are pretty good. It is worth 2 grand, so it's technically worth the same as the Deadeye chainmail, but... Oh, actually... No, shit, that is pretty good. Probably better for you, though. Oh, no, wait, they both have... You have Quick Blade Plate and you have... Jewelers. Deadeye chainmail, that's right. Okay, so that's equal armor. Oh, wait, Rune Plate does not encumber mages. Shit, so that would be great for Cordelia, if Lost Mage's robe wasn't so good. So if you want a battle mage, this would be the place to go. I see. I like it. He didn't help us at all, but I guess that's okay. What else is around? Where have we been? That's the library. I guess we just keep looking around. Nantia Alchemist. Nantia smiles slightly. Do you wish to deal with me? So what sort of stuff do you have for sale? He says tiredly, I don't make herb, I don't have herb, I'm a simple alchemist, and I don't have any more maps, all out. Where might I find a map? You're in Monero province now. If you want a map, head north to the town of Tevrono. My friend Osmo's a map maker. He's stuck there, talk to him, and he can help you find your way around. What did you mean when you said herb? I don't know anything about that Scribane herb stuff, beyond that everyone asks for it, and I don't have it. If that's what you want, I'll have to bid you good day. Do you teach any alchemy? My recipes are all closely held family secrets. They are effective, but I could learn better if I could enter the library. Still, we all do what we can. A library, you say? Can't we use a library? Gale has a small but very high-quality library in City Hall. Unfortunately, the librarian died and our esteemed mayor closed it for good. He thinks. I heard one woman say she knows how to enter it, but I will have no dealings with her. Who is that woman? She has a shop where she sells that cursed herb stuff. I'm not sure where it is. She told me she knows something of the library. I want to get into it, but I wouldn't go near her place of business for the world. So the herb seller has it. I thought it was weird that they would just have someone that's like, oh, just for selling Scribane, because it's such a like focused thing. I heard you might know how to get into the Library of Gale. She thinks, oh yes, the Library of Gale. Librarian of Gale came here often. She traded a key to the library for some herb. You can have ownership of it for only 5,000 coins. It does me no good. Jesus. 5,000 coins. Surely you can bring that price down a little. Surely I can't. There are some people who will pay dearly for access to that library. If you won't, they will. Now leave me to my dealings. Wow. Jesus. How's our junk bag? So we don't have much because we just emptied it. No, we didn't. Okay. So maybe I sell to Nantium. I'll sell to someone that'll give me a good price, like one of the smiths maybe. I can't sell to you. What about the armor smith? Can I sell to you? I would like to sell something. Actually, what are your prices? Exorbitant. So I think that means he won't give me much. Oh, 4 grand. Wondering if we should maybe start getting rid of some things that we don't really need anymore. Like, iron javelins aren't worth anything. Probably a poor example. Because, yeah, I guess we could get rid of these Mandrake Root. If we just need to get to 5,000, like, how many potions are we going to make? Really? You know what? Get rid of the wands. I've never used them. I always forget. I just don't think they're going to be worth it. I'll sell your scrolls as well. Except Domination. Domination is always good to have. So, yeah, we'll sell your scrolls as well. Except Domination. But Recovery, don't care. Stone Shatter, I don't think is useful anymore because we have like the upgraded one. Speed Burst, might hang on to that one. Sanctification, we probably don't need. And then what have you got? Lightning, you definitely don't need that. Now the TheOzzieNerd's got all the crap, so we'll do this. Spine Shield, Power Lash, yeah, I think we just sell all of these scrolls. We don't really need them. Don't see that we're ever going to use them because I just won't remember. We do have some piercing crystals as well, right? I think we're sitting on like a stockpile. Or are we? Do we use all our piercing crystals? We might have, because I'm not seeing them unless I'm just blind, which is also possible. Anyway, where are we up to here? Because those are battle crystals. We might hang on to those, because Spine Shield and Regenerating together is actually pretty good. Lamb, Shielding Potion. Shielding Potions can probably go. Oh, hang on. Shield Chance, Spine Shield, Regenerating. Spine Shield, Regenerating. Okay, let's just get rid of that. No, wait, that's a potion, though. Because this affects all nearby allies, yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll get rid of the shielding potions. We'll keep the invulnerabilities. If we really need to, like, win a battle, we have 2 invulnerability elixirs we can just chuck down. Speed Burst, don't really care. Dreamworld Salve. It's not... Oh, wow, affects nearby allies, though. Huh. That's interesting. Do we just sell the fine leather? Like, are we going to use it? Probably not, right? We're sort of beyond leather. Yeah. Okay, so how did we go? Did we get 5 grand? We got 7 grand even. Ugh, when we get an amount of money like that, that almost makes me regret selling that much stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, I'll buy the library key from you. She takes her coins and hands you a key made of Electrum. Poor soul, she was slain by a golem's fireball, not long after she sold this to me. Oh well. That's all for now, thanks. Okay, so now we can get in the library. Excellent. Excellent. I kind of just want to get into the library because we haven't been here. And, like, it's one of those things where we are missing tomes. You know, there's still some spells we don't... There's some spells we don't have maxed out. And there's some we just don't even have. Like, we don't even have Bless the Land, Divine Host, or Divine Restoration. All of which are pretty good. And I just feel like, because we've been sort of speeding through most of the towns and not really getting too deep into it, we've sort of missed them. You find a stout oaken door with a small keyhole. Fortunately, your Electrum key fits. You unlock the door. Boom. Alright, let's get reading, I guess. You have the good fortune of finding an old prayer book on one of the higher shelves. Spell Bless the Land. There you go. So Horam should now be able to bless the land. Boom. Straight away. Instantly found it. Bolt of Fire, I don't think is helpful. You find a book about a great hero. His name was Paktar. The last of his great deeds was to try to wipe out a nest of drakes on a small island just east of the Isle of Gale. In this assault, he was slain and his body was lost. The book gives you directions to the Drake Lair at the north end of the small island. It also mentions that his legendarily powerful armor, the Plate of Paktar, was lost in this dungeon. Interesting. You wonder what you'd find if you went out there. East of the Isle of Gale, you say? Guessing it's here. Well, yeah, it could be there, it could be anywhere. I'm guessing it's that where Nice is. You carefully decode a book on alchemy. It contains a recipe. It's too difficult for you to make it, but someone might be able to comprehend it. It is for a powerful elixir that fills a mage with incredible power. Well, that was actually sort of disappointing. So we got what, like Bless the Land, which is great, but not really useful. Bolt of Fire, which we definitely don't need, and it's kind of silly for that to have Bolt of Fire in that library, because Bolt of Fire is the first spell you learn. Like, how would you get to this library and not have that mastered? Okay, I can't just take the boards off or like unlock the door or whatever. Damn. Okay, well we did do that quest for Nactia. It was Nactia, wasn't it? Nantia, close. I learned how to make energy elixir. Explain the recipe, Nantia. Nantia is thrilled. Yes, that is correct. That must be it. I had partially recreated it myself, but you have uncovered the final secrets. You have earned your reward. He removes from a hiding place under the floorboards a leather satchel. He hands it to you. You open it and find 6 potions. I will keep secrets that you have helped me. To keep you safe from the mayor. Thank you. See, I don't really give a shit about an energy elixir. Like they say it's like it's the most powerful spell. Most powerful like elixir, but don't we have several of those? Okay, no, we have energy potions. No, we do. We have energy elixirs. Yeah. That's shit. Okay, but that is kind of unfortunate, because I was hoping that would give me the level 3 move mountains that we should have had. That's kind of what I was searching for. I'm like backtracking, trying to think of places where we could have gotten that. Because I really don't want to find the what do you call it? The Inn of Dark Eye, whatever it is. The Brown Eye Inn. Also, those golems are absolutely chasing me. Well, they were. I think they lost me. Okay. Hang on, where have we been? We still don't have a map of Monoroe Province. No, we don't have a map of this province, wherever the hell this is. I'm guessing we get that in Lorelei. I think we really need a map of this province. We seem to have it pretty well sorted. But even so, kind of rather have it. Yes, you can search me. It's not gonna hurt. Tavern. Commander's Tavern. No tavern that I can see. Yeah, we should probably just look around. I'm sure it will be blindingly obvious. It's not blindingly obvious. Oh, it's here. Maybe? Yeah, that looks like a tavern. Oh, it's a school. Oh, right, it's the university. Just be looking for, like, rooms. There doesn't seem to be any just... Hang on, what is this? Looks like a hospital or something? The Caring Cubbyhole Inn. Had any interesting rumors lately? He grins. I heard something very intriguing about some sort of really valuable artifact. Unfortunately, it sort of slipped my mind. 50 coins, however, may restore my memory. Right here. He takes your money. I've heard Randall, the item salesman, say something about hearing something about this incredibly rare and powerful magic shield thing. You might want to ask him. Okay, so I want a map, but no one seems to want to give one to me. Wasn't it Lorelei? Oh, what was that? Cult clearance, wasn't it Lorelei that needed the marble busts? Proper decorations. Sharamik. No, that's where it was. Right, this is where Hawk's Manse is, which we haven't been into. Why is that? You're standing at the entrance to Hawk's Manse, a massive stately mansion at the northwest corner of Lorelei. Its basalt, gargoyle-adorned spires tower over you. It's a beautiful and imposing place. It is also off-limits. The door is securely locked and the windows are covered. There's a sign hanging from the doorknob. For sale. Interested buyers should contact Lyle at Internal Affairs. Ooh, can we buy it? Can we buy the house? Where was Internal Affairs? It's down here somewhere, right? Probably like the hidden office. Oh, no, wait. The hidden office had our spy boy. Yeah, Dwayne. You know, everyone's favourite spy, Dwayne. Internal Affairs. It's probably in City Hall, right? Maybe? I don't know. That's Mayor Brewitt. Or was it down here? Was it the room I was, like, literally outside of and walked away? You bet it is. Shit. May I speak with you? Have a seat, you said. I'm Internal Affairs for Lorelei. A job of uneven difficulty, let me tell you. Uneven difficulty? What do you mean? With the giants coming and going, people mainly stay inside and don't do anything. That makes things easier, but I sometimes have to go out to serve papers and inspect things. And that makes things harder. He leans forward and lowers his voice. It would be better if our leadership was stronger. How's the leadership of Lorelei been lacking? He says quietly, our mighty mayor seems inclined to wait until the Empire sends help before taking action, but I feel help is not likely to come. He shrugs. But what can I do? I'm just the jobs dispatcher. Also, oddly, I've been given a mansion to sell. Tell me about the mansion. The owner of Hawk's Manse, a huge, beautiful mansion at the northwest corner of town, was killed by a boulder. He had no heirs. I was told to find a buyer for it. It was a beautiful structure and quite a bargain, only 8,000 coins. The only thing necessary is a purchaser, such as, say, a wealthy adventurer looking for a safe base. That's a lot of money. For a mansion of this size, it's actually a very low price. It's only so cheap because of the constant giant bombardment. Guess I don't need a house. He is disappointed. Pity, I really want to unload that pit and get back to my real work. Okay. So 8 grand we could have a house. Like they say, it's, you know, oh, well, from a mansion this size, it's like as big as the next door house. It's not that big. Like, calm down. Although, this is a big dark area. Huh, doesn't seem to be a way to get in there. Unless there's a button on the wall here. Nope. Maybe that's connected somehow. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's keep brainstorming for this Move Mountain spell. See, I don't think it's going to be anywhere in here. I suspect it might be, like, here. Maybe it's in Dawngas. Or, maybe the easier one to check would be Fort Emergence. Because last time, when we went to Fort Emergence, when we got sort of stuck like this, we went to Fort Emergence and we talked to someone different that we'd sort of never talked to before, and they were just like, oh, here's this thing that you need to advance. Oh, I've got a job for you, which seems to be important. Things like that. So maybe we just go straight back to Fort Emergence. I'm gonna do it. Go on to Fort Emergence. We'll see if we can get anything out of this dude. Out of the guy that gave us the Orb of Thralney. Okay. Nothing from you. And what about from you? I like to learn magic. Of course, this isn't the Empire. You're free to gain power without some bureaucrat's permission. I think I have some trainers around the fort. Eva, Yanmito, I think them. See if they're still stationed here. Something you want to sell. Okay, no, I don't. Okay, well, Eva, Yan, Mytho. I don't know where either of these people is. I seem to recall there was nothing around here. But there is a desk there. Captain Co. Emergency water shortage. Storage, not shortage. Habika. Mazumdar. Okay, right. Eva or Yan Mytho? Anybody? Bera, you're not the one I want. How's some magical training? Okay, so that's a no. I'm not going to give them voices for this because I'm just sort of trying to smash through it. Can teach magical spells. Yan Mytho and Eva can give you that sort of training. Talk to them. Ugh. Was one of them in here? Was this Yan Mytho or Eva? Eva. Learn more about your holy rituals. I notice none of those are the one I want. Okay, well, maybe Yan Mytho then. Who I'm sure is easy to find and not hidden away in a stupid place. Surely he wouldn't be. Well, I suspect if Eva's like the holy ritual person, then Yan Mytho's gotta be the mage boy. Okay, Johnson. Oh, I can go check on my weapon too, actually. My weapon for killing Vanatai. Oh, man, we never went in here. Oh, there's nothing there. There's a fine steel wave blade. That would have been really good early on, but not as useful now, I'm afraid. Yan Mytho, Yan Mytho, Yan Mytho. Hello. God, this is just a ball ache. It's not a very exciting episode, me wandering around desperately trying to find who will get me Move Mountains 3. Yan Mytho, there we go. I like advanced training. I like training. Ah, okay, so that's crap. Well, I'm out of ideas. Because I sort of have no idea where the Inn of the Dark Eye is, or whatever that is. And I don't know where Move Mountains 3 is. I might try looking it up after this episode. But I think we're going to end this episode here. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you think you know any friends that might enjoy my content, make sure to share a video too with them. I really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback for videos, or you just want to say hi, make sure you do so in the comment section down below so I can see it. And I will see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.